Hello world! Today we are going to visit Al-Mushatta, 743, an Abbasid Islamic palace that was never finished, and it was destroyed by an earthquake in the 9th century. Walking into this palace area, the external walls are huge with massive stones, and as you come in there's a collection of distinct buildings. Mushatta served several functions. The palace was a ceremonial design, and you can see on this facade kind of rosettes, flowers. So when you enter through the small forecourt into a large main courtyard, it will open up into a water basin. And beyond the large courtyard, the palace section will open up to a triple arched facade leading to the three-aisled columned hall. So not only did this serve as a meeting place, it also served as a residence. And there are several apartments with large chambers on either side. There are ventilation slots in the masonry, so we would call that a venturi, allowing the ventilation, the air to flow through. There's kitchens and latrines, so we'll go and find them in the corners of the building. Unfortunately, as I said, this building was never completed, so because of in the 8th century a lot of political turmoil. There is a mosque near the entrance, so we'll see where the Qibla is there, hopefully. We'll have a look in there. The prayer niche, the mihrab, should be pointed towards Mecca, so hopefully we'll find that. So the whole complex is surrounded by the footprints of other buildings. And this square one, I would hope that maybe it was something to do with water, like a cistern, something of that nature. And all along the fence line there, that outer perimeter, it looks to have little towers, and that one looks to have a doorway. So here we are, right next to Queen Alia Airport. You can actually see the cargo area. This building is just magnificent. So you can see as you come up to the facade, you've basically got three really delineated aisles. So let's go and have a look and see if we can find the Caliph's audience hall. You can imagine that there'd be statues, and it would be grand. It would be grand. Coming into the audience hall. It's almost like three semicircular walls. And leading off at the back would be, you'd be going to the private chambers. Looking towards the reception hall, you can see carvings on some of the stones where like wreaths and flowers. Quite intricate. The interesting thing with this one is this red brick. It's on these larger carved stones. These chambers are to the back of that audience hall, but you had to come through those side aisles to get to this space. So I just walked through a couple of different chambers and ended up finding a hole in the wall, which actually does look like a door. So now I'm really near the back of the whole complex. Looks like an entranceway. Just looking at the collection of stone rubble that is resting here. Clearly it's been cleared, the site's been cleared. A few different stones have some different carvings and markings on them. This one here looks like part of a column, and probably another part of a column just over there. If only this stone could talk. Look at the way that that's carved. I wonder what purpose it served. And this one next door to it has a circle in it. One over here has a curve out of it. Two channels on that one. And a big circle with a channel. That would say that something was flowing into that circle. One next door to it has a channel. And the one next door to it has a big hole. Amazing collection of stone. Oh, look at this one over here. It looks like some material, maybe? Maybe this section here, and then a turn of cloth that comes down here. Maybe some material. And this one has two grooves in it. Just wonderful. So we take our last little bit of a walk out of Mushatta. You can see this wall on those lower foundations have very intricate shapes, vines and leaves, etc. That V-shaped stone's nice. Oh well. Al's waiting very patiently in the car over there. We best head off to our next adventure. So just wandering around the grounds of this absolutely beautiful Abbasid palace, unfinished, from 700 plus. Just spectacular. It's in the middle of an industrial estate right near the Queen Alia Airport. So if you ever had a chance, come to visit Jordan. Lots of interesting places. This is really close to Amman, about 20 kilometres or so. Road's a bit rough, but it's in an industrial estate. Come and join me, explore Jordan.